It's impossible, it won't work, I can't do it. I have to stay in my lousy, stinking, rotten job because I have to support my family. Had a very interesting day today because I've had 3 different people tell me almost the identical story. This time last year, so getting close to Santa time, the end of the year, there were 3 people who shared with me, and 3 men, who said, I can't quit my lousy, stinking, rotten job that I hate. I hate my boss. I don't like what I'm doing. I'm not getting fulfillment at work. It's not rewarding. But I'm earning a lot of money. I'm supporting my family, so I can't start my own business. It's not possible. It won't work. Today, I had a conversation with each of those people. And not only are they in their own business, but their business is booming way better than they expected. They're earning more money than they expected. They're loving their life. They're waking up feeling rewarded, satisfied with life, excited with a purpose because they're doing what they love. They're supporting their family, yes, but they've got money to spend. So one guy I talked to tonight, he was taking his family out for dinner, which he wasn't able to do when he was in the job that was supposedly supporting his family because he didn't have enough money. The other guy that I spoke to this morning, he's going to be moving house, not just moving house, but moving house, moving country, moving into an absolutely gorgeous property because his business is booming. And booming, he said what he said was an unrealistic, unachievable goal for his first year in business. And he not only has achieved the goal, but he's exceeded all expectations. And the other man was told, you can't be an exercise professional. There's no money in the exercise profession. It's never going to work for you. You should stay in your lousy, stinking, rotten job. And he really did have a lousy, stinking, rotten job. Now he chooses his own hours. He is his home boss. He works from home. He works with the people that he likes. He's got a life that is completely different within less than 12 months. Now I'm sharing that with you because can that happen for you? And the first question is, what do you want to do? What are you passionate about? Are you waking up every day loving what you do? And if not, is it time to change? Because if it's getting towards your birthday or the end of the year or a significant date, a lot of people say, well, I need to make some changes. Why do we wait for a day to make some changes? Why not change? So the reason that I can share with you so passionately that these 3 people have had such a successful year is the fundamentals of business are very simple. So provide a great product or service, yes. Provide it with passion and enthusiasm, yes. Add massive value to people's lives. And of course your business will be successful. If you're a lazy person, if you're undisciplined, if you're grumpy, if you're rude, if your product or service is crappy, of course your business won't work. But that beautiful sweet spot that I always talk about, do what you're passionate about, keep getting better at it, add massive value to people's lives, and of course you can have a successful business. So the fundamentals of business. Now I'm coming from you as the owner of the Max International Colleges, and we have an international business diploma. But that business diploma isn't some made up rah-rah, let's hope it works. Everything that we teach at Max is the fundamentals of business that you can apply to any business. They're not my ideas. They've been around for a very long time. It's just that people don't use them. But the people that do use those fundamentals of how to be successful in business, and it's, again, if you look at it as a significant process, it isn't. It's very simple. You've got to have a great product or service. You can't sell a secret, so you've got to have great marketing. You've got to be able to communicate how good that product is to the right people, so that's called the sales process. You want to have customers that keep coming back or keep referring, customers and clients, which is customer service and a great referral system. You've got to have good business systems so that you can manage your money effectively. And if you want to keep growing, then you may have to employ people. And all of that process, and I've had to learn it the hard way because I started in business when I ran away from home when I was 15, and I was working full time by the time I was 15 in somebody else's business. When I say working, I've never worked a day in my life. I'm an entrepreneur who goes into other people's businesses and makes them successful. Because I ran away from home, I had to be really good at it. So I kept learning, growing, studying, training, educating on the fundamentals of business, which are how do I make my service, my product better and better? Now, I'm very privileged because in the exercise profession, the product is, it's the best product in the world, isn't it? It helps people to be healthy, fit and strong, avoid disease, have great mental health, have great posture, hair, skin and nails, have a fast metabolism, feel good, look good, be able to do more than you've ever done in your life. So my product is really easy, but you have to be able to sell it effectively, you have to market effectively, of course. You have to make sure that people want to keep coming back, so your product can't be long and boring. doing. So I kept learning and growing and training and educating and wanting to learn more and grow and keep getting better, which of course you want to do when you've got a product or service that you love. So why am I sharing all of this with you? It's the end of the day. The sky's pink. Behind me is one of my favourite pieces of garden art, which is a very old seeder for ploughing seed into the ground, which was pulled by a horse and cart originally. It's not for hooking up to a tractor. But I'm sharing that with you because life and business used to be much, much harder. And the people that came before us, the ones that did it the hard way, made all the mistakes, screwed up royally, we can learn from all of that. You can learn from my screw-ups and mistakes, and I've screwed up royally. But not to impress, but to express, all of that training and education put my business on the fastest growing business list in Australia 2 years in a row in the top 100, on the Young Rich list, richest person in Australia under the age of 40, and not because I went to university and did a business and marketing degree, but because I'm doing my whole life, I've been doing what I'm passionate about. And I applied the things that I learnt that made sense, that were common sense, because of course if it doesn't make sense, it's nonsense, so don't do that stuff. So the fundamentals of business are really simple. Do what you love. Keep getting better at it. Add massive value to people's lives. If you've got something you're excited about, something you've created, invented, you've thought about, something you think you can do better than anybody else, and you don't have to be that much better than anybody to be the very best in the world. If people love what you do and you add massive value to their lives, you can have a successful business. And that's what I wish for everybody. Choose your own hours, be your own boss, work when you want to work, holidays when it suits you. Earn the amount of money that you need to live your life your way so that you can live your life to the max, and you can. Super duper doo. How are you? Living my life to the max.